Hey guys, in this video, I wanted to introduce you to the Kinsta WordPress hosting service for MyListing Club. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. I'm going to break down what it is and how it's going to benefit your business and your website. So from the MyListing Club website, that's mylisting.club, scroll down the homepage a bit until you get to the services and click on the Kinsta WordPress hosting card. This product page is going to break down what this is all about, but we are going to break this down live right here in this video, okay? So let's just go top to bottom. Again, this is the Kinsta WordPress hosting service. As I say at the very top, slow websites suck, so don't be sucky. And one of the ways that you can do that is by getting fast premium hosting like Kinsta offers here. So websites that are slow suck for you because of SEO. They suck for your customers if they're trying to make purchases and things of that nature. They're slow for sucks for your users that are trying to browse your directory and whatever else that you have. So you really want to have top-notch hosting attached to your MyListing website. Kinsta is my preferred host for MyListing. You're going to see why this plan is really good for MyListing websites here in a second, or hear it. Kinsta is my preferred host for my own websites and client websites. Here I have a walkthrough video for Cloudflare and Kinsta. Kinsta has partnered with Cloudflare, which is just happens to be my recommended CDN solution. So they have a really tight partnership and the integration is growing stronger and stronger all the time. So when you sign up for Kinsta, you're going to get Cloudflare Enterprise features that you normally would have to pay quite a bit of money for. So that integration is evolving and getting tighter and tighter as time goes on. So definitely check out that video and check out all the perks and features. Personal touch. Kinsta is available to you 24/7. They're going to be your first line of defense at all times if you're sign up for this Kinsta plan. If you are on my care plan, which also includes this same hosting, then it can change a little bit. You're always welcome to reach out to me first. But if it's specifically related to your hosting, you might always want to reach out to Kinsta first, depending on the issue. But I'll always be available to you no matter what. My normal hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. But again, Kinsta is available to you 24/7, 7 days a week. Proven results. You can click on the success stories here. I've got them listed throughout the site. That success stories link is going to give you all the success stories. So you're going to hear about people who have signed up for this service in the past and what they've thought of it. The last card here is trusted partner. We have hundreds of people on the Kinsta plan. So a lot of people trust and like this service. Next up is we've got the features. So let's quickly run through these. Google Cloud Platform. Kinsta runs on the Google Cloud Platform, so you're going to get global data centers. You're going to get the same quality of network that powers Google Search, Gmail, YouTube, and that sort of thing. So Google's own premium solutions are running on this network. Everything is interconnected over this premium tier network designed to provide the fastest and most secure transport of your data. So if Google's using it for their own stuff, it's got to be good, right? Kinsta also uses Google's highest capacity machines, which along with their premium network are ready to scale any web application. So web application in this case would be a WordPress website. Save money, get more power. Kinsta does not offer a discount. What I did was negotiate a deal with Kinsta to prepay for a large plan that is then divvied up in slots based on, the people sign up, you get a slot, and you're going to get enterprise level features that would only be available to you if you spent, I think, a minimum here? Yeah, $1,350 a month just to get the features that I'm getting you for this plan. That was my goal all along when I started this. This is not, kind of like my care plans, this is not a money-making thing for me. This is a relationship thing. This is a way for me to help the community. When you break down the support, the costs, all of those things, maybe I can buy myself a beer or a cheeseburger at the end of the month for doing this, but this is not a moneymaker for me. It's just to help you guys. And you can see the discounts here broken down by by membership level. So even if you're not a club member, I'm still getting you a discount and the enterprise level features. Okay. Enterprise level PHP workers. So this is part of those enterprise features I was talking to you about just a second ago. When you run MyListing websites, they are heavy. There's just no way about it. They are highly dynamic. They run WooCommerce, which is heavy and dynamic, Elementor, which is heavy and dynamic, and then MyListing itself is a heavy theme. Okay, so with any WooCommerce e-commerce website, you need a minimum of 4 PHP workers. Okay, so the only way that you can get your hands on that many PHP workers from Kinsta specifically is going to cost you $100 per month. Okay. So here you're getting this and more for a lot less, right? So on the club's plan, you'll automatically get enterprise level PHP workers. That's 12. At the current plan we are on, you're going to get 12 PHP workers. That would cost you at least $1,200 per month if you got your own Kinsta plan. So I'm going to say that again. The PHP workers you're going to get on this plan at a discount off of the retail price would have cost you $1,200 per month on your own. Just think about that for a second, okay? Next up is enterprise level PHP memory allocation. Without being on this level of a plan, your memory allocation for PHP is limited. You can't customize it. You can't ask to customize it. You have to minimum spend of $600 a month to be able to get that feature in there. So on the club's Kinsta plan, you can get that. Just fire up a support chat with Kinsta and talk to them about your memory allocation needs. Okay. Crazy fast architecture. Kinsta uses state-of-the-art technology like Nginx, cutting-edge PHP versioning, LXD software containers, MariaDB, and compute-optimized virtual machines to ensure that your website loads in the blink of an eye with complete resource isolation, automatic scalability, and high availability. That is a lot of jargon. To summarize this, they're just using the latest, greatest technology that's going to give you crazy fast stuff, and it's going to scale and all of that sort of thing. 24/7 global expert support. This is what I was saying to you, that Kinsta is always available to you no matter where you are in the world, what time of day it is, what day it is. You can always reach out to them, and they should be your first line of contact unless you're on a care plan with me. And then even then, arguably, they should be your first line of contact. So they're going to help you with anything related to your website, performance questions, anything that has to do with your host, right? So they're going to help you with that. Full admin access. You're going to get full access to your hosting panel, meaning you are not locked into anything and are free at any moment. So let's go ahead and just actually take a look at this. I've got a site pulled up. This is what your dashboard is going to look like. So you have the ability to do everything here. Check out all the info, database access. You have full control over your domains here. You have full control of your backup, whether it's creating one manually, creating one to an external service, downloading it to your computer. So there's no lock-in. You're not stuck here. You can leave this plan anytime you want. I'm not here to lock you into anything at all. You have all of this access that I show you here, okay? And then a bunch of other tools. You can invite other users, developers to help you, freelancers, whatever. You've got the logs, performance monitoring, edge caching, the CDN stuff, analytics. You can deny based on IP address. You can quickly see which themes and plugins are installed, need updates, do redirects. There's a bunch of tools in here for search and replace, which replaces a plugin potentially. I love this feature, the search and replace. What else? New Relic monitoring is powerful. Geolocation features. There's just a lot of stuff here, guys. And one of the things I really love about it is that it's just how simple and clean it is. If you look at other hosts, it can be a cluttered mess in the dashboard. Okay, so like I said, full admin access. The only thing you guys don't have, which I've had to explain this a lot of times to people, and I can't believe I have to explain it, but I can't give people access to the account. Like sometimes people have asked for access to the account. Like, why can't they create additional sites? Well, you wouldn't want someone to be able to delete your sites or access your information in your database, would you? No, you wouldn't. So that's the only thing you don't have access to, the billing, the account level access. Okay, you have access to everything else. Performance monitoring, I touched on that. That's built in. You can run a performance monitoring tool to see where your bottlenecks on your site are potentially and address those. Modern dashboard, we looked at that. Free migrations. If you want to come into the club's plan, you sign up. I will kick off a migration with Kinsta, and then I will put you two in touch, and then they will keep you informed during the entire process and get you easily migrated over from any web host out there. SSL certificate, super simple to add this to your site. I showed you this briefly here. If we go to domains here, they're going to walk you through, as soon as you add your live domain to the site, they're going to walk you through and tell you exactly which DNS records to add. And I recommend adding them to Cloudflare, which is the fastest DNS available. Okay, really easy. They're going to walk you through how to do that. If you're on the care plan, I'll say this again, if you're on the care plan, I take care of a lot of this stuff for you. So maybe check out the care plan. Highly secure network. Again, they put Cloudflare in front of your hosting infrastructure at the edge to protect it at the edge. And then if something happens to get through, then Kinsta's got a super highly secure network. So you've got the multiple layers there. Cloudflare Enterprise, I showed you that. There's a link to a video tutorial, which is the same as this video right here. Definitely check that out to see all of the benefits there. You can eliminate image optimization plugins. That's just one example. But check out that video. Staging site, yeah, super simple to set up a staging site. So here we see at the top here where I'm hovering, we see live. If you click that live, you're going to see an option to create a new environment. So you can just click on that, give it a name. You can call it staging or whatever you want, and click on standard environment and click create environment. That's going to create your staging for you going forward. If you want, you can spend $20 extra a month and get premium staging. So that's a really cool feature because the free staging that they give you is really awesome. But if you go the premium route, they're going to give you that same level of PHP workers as your live site. So that those 12, right? So it's not worth it to a lot of people to pay that money, but it is an option for you. Okay. Robust backups. Looking back here in our dashboard, Kinsta has some of the best backup systems I've ever seen. So they run a daily backup automatically. You can restore those to live or staging or any of your other mini staging environments within your account here. You can run hourly backups, but they're very costly and it's just not even worth looking at. For this, I recommend WP Umbrella, and you can get a discount from the club for that. I highly recommend you look at that. The 1 hour backups are critical, in my opinion, for WooCommerce websites because if you have to restore within a 24-hour period, think about those orders that came through, those listings that came through that you would lose if you restored from 24 hours ago or even worse. So having that 1 hour backup is huge. WP Umbrella is really inexpensive. I would definitely check it out. You can run manual backups with Kinsta. So you just create, on the fly, you get up to 5 of these as it shows here. But if you need to clear some out, and they do expire automatically and remove themselves. But if you need to delete one, just click delete and remove it. You can run a manual backup and restore it to the live site or to staging. Really cool stuff. There's a system generated option where if you run a certain tool within Kinsta, like search and replace, as you see here, they're going to automatically run a backup for you, which is awesome. Or if their systems detect some reason that they feel like they need to run a system backup for you, they're going to do that. And that doesn't count against any of anything. It's just they're going to do it for you. External, you can back this up to external resources like Amazon S3 or Google Cloud Storage for very inexpensive. Here we see $2 per site per month. That's an option. And then lastly, at any point, you can download a copy of your website. If that makes you feel better or safer for whatever reason, then you can absolutely do that. Okay. Okay. Last up here and the features, there's more, but this is just the ones that I have broken down on the website. malware prevention and removal. So if someone gets past Cloudflare, if someone gets past Keensta's network somehow, some way, then you find you get malware on your website or whatever, Keensta will help you remove that for free, which is awesome because typically you have to install another plugin, possibly pay for one, then clean it up yourself and hope you got it properly cleaned up, or you have to hire a professional to clean it up for you and pay them. So this is just a really cool insurance policy included in the price of Keensta through the club, right? So how it works, super simple. Purchase however many slots you need, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. I've got some people that have 10. You're going to get a form emailed to you for simple onboarding. It's answer a few questions and I'll kick off the migration for you. And then just enjoy Keensta. It's just that simple. So let's run through lastly, well, not lastly, second to last, I think. Let's run through the frequently asked questions here. So what's included? Click here to see a breakdown. That's going to take you down here to the pricing and show you everything, which we'll look at here in a second. What's the catch? There's no catch. As I said before, I'm not here to trick you into buying anything. I'm giving you a discount for enterprise level features that you can't get on your own, right? I showed you that you can download a backup. If there's trust issues there, you're worried about Keensta or you're worried about me or whatever, you can download your website as many times as you want to your computer. You can run a migration tool. You can do whatever you want there. There's no catch. You're not locked in. You've got full access to everything. So yeah, that's that. What if I exceed my plan limits? So if we scroll down here, we see I have 5 gigs of SSD storage and 20,000 a month visits. Okay. What if you exceed that? This is really important stuff. I get asked this a lot. So what happens is when I buy this giant plan, right? They're going to give me like, let's say 1 million or 2 million visits, right? There are some websites on this plan that are just starting. They're just starting to build their website. They don't have any visitors. They don't have any unique views. They don't need disk space, like hardly any disk space, right? So what happens is you average that out. If you have another website that's using double what's allowed in the plan, so they're using 10 gigs, whereas another site is using like, I don't know, a tenth of a gig, hardly anything. It all averages out. So where I said before that this is not a money-making thing for me, what I have to do, one of the things I have to do is manage this. I have to keep track of who's using what. I have to administer it. I have to let people know that they need to dial, clean some stuff up. When you factor all that in, again, this is not a moneymaker. I might be able to buy myself a cheeseburger at the end of the month. But that's how it all works. No one's stealing your disk space. No one's stealing your monthly visit. You're always going to get at a minimum what you need. That's part of my job, is to manage this whole thing. And let's say we get into a situation where you are really doing awesome and you need that disk space increased. Then what I do is I offer you the option to purchase extra disk space. And I don't even charge you extra for that. I just charge you what Keensta is going to charge me. You can buy that and off you go. It's really simple stuff. Not trying to get rich off of this from you guys. Okay. Our plan resources shared. I just covered that. No, you all get dedicated resources. It's not crappy shared hosting. You get your own plan, your own Keensta slot, your own resources, everything. Will I have my own account? I covered this. Yes, you have your own account. The only thing you don't have access to is the billing, the ability to create additional sites, right? It's my plan. It's the club's plan. I'm the account holder. The club is the account holder. You have access to everything else, okay? Can I use Keensta CDN? Yes, absolutely. Please use it. Check out the video tutorial. Keensta or Cloudflare is free. You don't have to even use the full-blown Cloudflare account. If you don't want to, you can use what Keensta gives you. Can I use Keensta's DNS? No. This is the only thing that you don't get access to that I can't stress this enough. Like, you don't need access to this. Sometimes I've had to fight tooth and nail with people on, you don't need access to this. You don't want access to it because I don't want to manage this for you. You don't want to manage this on Kinsta. You want to manage this on Cloudflare, which is the fastest DNS service out there. It's free. Get your site on there, your domain on there, use their DNS, and just do that. I myself did not even use Kinsta's DNS offering. I go straight to Cloudflare. Just do it. You'll thank me later. Go for it. Okay, what's next? Can I get any of the Kinsta add-ons like Redis Cache and extra disk space? I already covered the extra disk space, so absolutely you can get that. You can purchase it from the club, and I will take care of it for you. Redis Cache, yes, you can get that as well. There's a link here. Check that out. Will Kinsta host my CBD website? So if you have a site that's just doing stuff with like potentially not sketchy, but well, sketchy, I guess, but then also like questionable material. So if you have any doubts about whether somebody might have issues with what it is that you're hosting, reach out to Kinsta and they will quickly let you know if it's going to be a problem. So do that before you purchase with me, because once you purchase with me, there's no refunds, because at that point I've already paid my payment processor, and it gets messy. So just make sure you are going to host a site with me with the club that Kinsta says is fine. Okay. In most cases, it's fine, but you just want to check. Can I migrate from WordPress.com? Yes, you absolutely can. It's just a little bit more hoops to jump through, but yes, it's possible. What if my site is infected before I sign up? It's not a problem. Kinsta will scan your website and clean it as part of the onboarding process. So not a lot of times, sometimes they will detect threats on a site that we're migrating in, and they will clean it for you. Okay. What if my site gets hacked or infected? Like I said, same thing. It's part of their Kinsta security pledge. They will clean it for you. The only time I've ever seen there be an issue is if your site constantly gets infected over and over again. They may have a talk with you and have an issue and may want to charge you for that. I don't think I've ever seen them actually charge, but it is a possibility. The other thing is if you're running nulled plugins, so plugins from those GPL websites that have malware built in, if they detect that that's where the stuff's coming from, then they're going to have a problem with that, and they'll have to have a talk with you. So long story short there, if a genuine threat gets through, they'll fix it. If you guys are doing everything on the up and up the right way, running your business the right way, there's not going to be a problem. Do you offer support? Absolutely. Kinsta is your first line of defense, unless you're on a care plan with me. And like I said, even then, I recommend you reach out to Kinsta first for anything related to hosting. But you can absolutely reach out to me for hosting stuff. I'll do what I can for you there. Do you offer refunds? No. Like I mentioned a second ago, no refund policy. And one of the reasons is it's a month to month, cancel anytime. And I'm available. You can see right down here in the bottom right of my screen. I'm available to chat at all, during my business hours. So I can answer any questions you have and ease your mind about things before you sign up. So definitely check that out. Are you affiliated with the MyListing development team? No, I'm a customer and I'm an advocate of the MyListing theme. I'm in. What's next? Sign up using the link. Follow the instructions in your order email for completing the onboard form, and then I will kick off the migration for you and put you in Kinsta in touch with you, and then cancel your old hosting account and enjoy Kinsta. Okay. And at the bottom here, I've got the pricing and a breakdown of what we've already covered here. Yep. I don't think there's really anything to cover here additionally. Let me check real quick. Yep. I think we're good. I think we covered everything we need to cover. Yeah. All right, guys, I hope this makes sense. I hope you understand what this offering is all about and how it can benefit you and what I'm trying to do here to help people. Okay. If you have any questions, I'm available on chat or the club's Facebook group. All right. Take care and talk to you later. Bye.